What it do, YouTube? What it do? What it do? Why going? All right, so it's a nice day today. Hope everybody doing well, taking care of themselves. Chill, lax day, bro. Nice. The sun is out. Y'all know how I am. When the sun is out, yeah, it look nice. But more yap today. Just yap today. You feel me? Pretty much. Ooh. Okay. So, as for mentioned in the last video, we in the end game, bro. You feel me? We in the end game. So, for all the people who been like, it's the end of the world. The world is ending. You can tell by many ways if you just look at all the different type of stuff that's going on across the globe. Like in China, they're having a lot of plague-like type of things happening for, some years now. But it's reaching a peak, man. We in the end game. So the world as we know it is coming to an end. I talked about this in my previous video, but there's some things that I forgot to mention, bro. Oh my God, it's like 1,000,000 mosquitoes. 1,000,000. Oh my Lord. 1,000,000 mosquitoes. So I'm gonna have to keep moving just so they stay away from me. So, in the previous video, I talked about 3-Eye Atlas, and one thing that I found unique about 3-Eye Atlas was that it's the pictures that I seen showed that it was green. That may not mean anything to anybody else, but for me, you know what I'm saying? If it's an interstellar object, if it's something that's like some type of asteroid, meteor, you know what I'm saying, that's being used as like a vessel to transport things, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So if you've been watching any of my previous videos, I'm gonna link it. But I talked about the power of crystals, and I talked about my experience with this crystal called moldavite. And moldavite is actually a piece of meteorite that has fused with materials from Earth, and the impact of the meteorite vaporized the ground, and it fused together. But the unique thing about moldavite is that it's green, bro. You know what I'm saying? So 3-Eye Atlas being green is very significant to me, because my experiences with moldavite was very alien. Very synchronistic and very astronomical. Trying to use the right words, because but mainly the thing that sticks out the most is alien. You know what I'm saying? So, I only mention that just to, throw that out there. Hey, because that's what people would think it may be. It may be some aliens or something. I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is it just has a connection between everything that's going on right now. That's what I do know. So, that's just some context on what it could really be connected towards, like what it really what's its purpose, Maybe some aliens, cuz I have no idea. I don't know. All I know is people going crazy about it. What else did I mention in the last video? Oh yeah, I told people to go watch a Real Kaya's video about zoocosis. You know what I'm saying? Um, Zoocosis is when people, it's basically when people wake up and see the truth in things, and they realize this life is a game. You know what I mean? And what's the word? How they say it? Everything is by design. Like the struggles and the things we have to go through as people, it's all by design, by the powers that be. You know what I'm saying? But what else was I about to say? Oh yeah, she mentioned in the video about the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? And how this has a lot to do with what we're experiencing right now. You know what I mean? In this whole event, this Endgame, we all unplugging from the Matrix. When people was going crazy about the rapture, you know what I'm saying? When they have this zoocosis, they're just experiencing um unplugging from the Matrix. As you know, a lot of us have done, have been done and have been experiencing for years and years now. You know, it's happening at a mass magnitude. So um I don't think I really watched the other Matrix movies, but I think I need to. You know what I'm saying? Most likely I'm a bootleg it. You feel me? But like, I remember in the first Matrix, it was a lot going on for real. You know what I mean? And I know people who like to break down movies and all that shit. They'll give you a whole lot of insight on it. I'm not finna really break it down because I haven't watched The Matrix recently. So, shit, maybe there's gonna be a future video or something. But, if y'all want to stay tapped in, you should go watch it too. Because it has a lot to do with what's going on right now. People's waking up. At least the people, um, who haven't been like really tapped in and just ignored it. It's impossible to ignore now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff that's happening here, it's like right in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can't really understand how people can listen to stuff like Uzi, Playboy Cardi, Trippy Red. You know what I'm saying? Cause like if a person listens to that music, that tells you everything you need to know about that person. You feel me? Like they on some bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they are truly on some bullshit. Or they listen to something like Doja Cat or something like that. You know what I mean? These people put it plain as clear as day what type of timing they on. You know what I'm saying? But when you in the Matrix, you know what I'm saying? You look at it as entertainment. It's just like a way for them to, you know, garner attention. But that's only a part of it, bro. That's only a small aspect of it, bro. You feel me? Because what's actually happening to them spiritually is a lot deeper than what people want to chalk it up to be. And anybody else who's attached to them, you know what I'm saying? Because all this stuff is energy. And it's just like, you know, you got to look at these frequencies as like rivers and pathways that leads to certain realities. You know what I'm saying? And the realities that those niggas lead to is chaos and manipulation, a whole bunch of dark fuckery. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, not to mention how these niggas like subconsciously, you know, going into your dreams and siphoning your energy and stuff like that. Like, it's a whole bunch of weird stuff that be going on when it comes to like, who you idolize as far as like the type of music they make. You feel me? You know what I mean? Once I started detaching from all that stuff, a lot of stuff has changed for me for the better. You know what I'm saying? Still got a lot of work to do though, as per usual when it comes to maturing. But I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm trying to see if I'm forgetting something, man. Yeah, I just want to mention Three Eye Atlas. You know what I mean? The Matrix, and reiterate, we in the end game, bro. You feel me? So like, if you've been following, if you follow astrology or any of that type of stuff, you know what I mean? We are in the age of Aquarius, meaning, you know, the things that's attached to what this means is like, like I said, like the system that we are so accustomed to, this false, fake, unfulfilling system is coming to an end, bro. It's ending. So when people talk about the world is ending, they talking about the world as we know it, like how we function and you know do our day to day. Like all of those things are changing ultimately for the better. But before it can happen, a whole bunch of shit has to crumble and fall. And we're in the end game. So like, you know, a lot of shit is about to happen really, really fast, and it's gonna affect everybody. That's all I know. You know what I mean? And it's all setting up to set us up for the golden age. And I can only imagine the golden age is just where we have the freedom to um live out the life that we always was supposed to. You know what I mean? So that's what it means to me, for the most part. You know what I mean? So shout out to anybody watching this, because you are blessed and highly favored. You know what I mean? Your time is coming, bro. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later.